Okay, so this is the part of the video at the beginning where I always say who I am, but we need to talk about this gum for a second that is in my mouth. I've literally been chewing this same gum since 2 a.m. It is now 4 a.m. This gum just ruined all other gums for me. It's that good. It's like the consistency and texture is just so smooth that it's like silky smooth, like a wispy cloud. In 2 hours, it's still as smooth as the first 30 seconds of when I started chewing it. I am quoted calling this gum the gum messiah, or gum Jesus, if you will. It is literally so good. I haven't drank anything in 2 hours because this gum is so good, and it makes the most perfect bubbles. Oh my god. Holy fuck. Was this gum good? Totally ruined all the other gums for me. Every single gum that I've ever had is just gonna fail in comparison now to this silky gum Jesus in my mouth. But back to the point of this video. How's it going, guys? This is me, myself, and I'm here, and I have a box from Japan. If this is the first thing you're seeing of my channel, I do not review like subscription boxes. I've always seen them everywhere, you know, doing some stuff. So I went out and I spent, it was like $50 for like the quote-unquote family pack. So you get the largest one. You get 2 of each thing in the box, and it's like a one-time thing, and you just pay $50 and they just send it to you. And I was like, hot damn. All right, so the gum I have in my mouth right now actually comes in what I can assume is one of the Dragon Ball series. I knew it was gum because in the corner here you can see it says Gamu. I'm gonna disclaimer right now, I don't claim to know Japanese. I don't claim to be good at it or sound good at all. I probably have the speaking ability lower than a kindergartner. So just keep that in mind. I know what some of the stuff says in the packages, but I have no clue what it actually means, because that was kind of obvious. And they come in like these little tiny packages. I have like 4 of these things in here. Like, holy hell, and they all have like different like Vegetas and Gokus on them, and oh my god. This gum is so good. So just disclaimer. I just want to put that out there. This, and the inside, it has like this translucent wrapper thing, which is very confusing because it on one side of the thing it says mata, and then it says tondone hazere is on one, and then like that means nothing to me, so I'm kind of confused by the wrapper because, like I said, I have a reading ability of less than a kindergartner. But I'm going to be very sad now. I'm going to spit out this gum, the Messiah gum, into my trash, and we can move on with the rest of the stuff in this box. It's a whole bunch of like crazy stereotypical Japan looking, oh god, they're all gonna fall out. Japan looks snacks, and there's 2 of like each in this box. There's some pretty crazy stuff that I noticed right away, like the notoriously bad make it yourself candy, which I will not be trying on this video, but I will. Like notoriously bad stuff like that, and then I have like chocolate covered wafer pretzels. I assume what these are. All right, now we spit out the gum, and we'll be good to go. Like some of this stuff like is questionable, cause like on the top here it says onigiri, but then it says things that are not onigiri in the actual characters. So hopefully this doesn't make a mess. I had a plate. Oh, fuck. Oh, they're like, I can't place what the smell is, but it's familiar. So they are. Alright, they are. They're the little triangle things. This is like, it's really light. It's like almost like a wafer cracker. I'm kind of scared because there's this big like orange label at the bottom. I have water on hand, but I'm kind of afraid. Ugh. kind of doesn't taste like anything. It's kind of a like it kind of has like a glazed like cereal. This glazed popped wheat cereal. But once you bite into it, it's kind of just like this rice cracker wafery thing. So I saw these, and I was kind of curious. Sorry for the reflection. No clue what that says because it's a mix of hiragana and katakana and kanji. So I have no clue what these things are. Like some of them have like English branding like on them. If you don't know, Japan really loves their hip English branding, which are hilarious, like Pocari Sweat. Oh god, I can't even open this one. Alright, there we go. But they're like, they look like green, they're like shaped like green beans. They don't even smell like anything. Oh, they're like candy. Okay, so when you bite into them, there's like a sudden, like spicy, like tanginess. Like they're really hard. They're almost like nuts. It's like a sudden spicy tanginess, and then as you chew it, it kind of goes away, but it doesn't have any flavor. Oh, okay. So there are these noodles, like these funky shaped looking noodles that come in like the circular tin like nuts do. And they're like broth soup special like pretzel style noodle things. Yeah, whoa, I almost just knocked them all on the floor. I assume this is a gummy of some type because it's kind of squishy and it says gummy in the corner there. It's like, look at that face on there. Look at it. Oh god, I love like all the Japanese like branded like snacks and stuff because they all have like characters and figurines and like faces on them, and they're so hilarious. Oh, it smells super fruity. More Japanese labels. It's probably like choking hazard. Oh, these are all right. These are, you might not be able to see this because it's like see-through. I'll try to take a picture and just put it up there. But right here, it's essentially telling you how to open it. There's like a diagram and stuff. It might help me more if I knew how to read this, but I am pretty sure you just peel. What you're supposed to do is just peel from that corner there. I don't know why you would peel from anywhere else. I just took the star out here. Oh, it smells super fruity. It smells like grape, but it's just like a fruity. Wow, this was a stereotypical gummy candy. I was expecting something wild and zany like the last two. But, no. A really cool one, by the way. It's a hand, but it's also a gummy. It's like those super old Coca-Cola things that they used to hand out that were like super long and stretchy, and you just whip them at people and they stuck on stuff. I have one somewhere still. Alright, next we have, I think that's ramen in the picture. Or it might be like some other type of differentiate. I can't tell. I'm just this stupid foreigner. There's little caricatures on the back of a guy boiling water and pouring hot water into this, I assume. Are these noodles? I looked these up. It took me like an hour to find English directions for these things and what the hell they're supposed to be. And apparently they're dried udon chips. So apparently you don't have to do anything with them. You can just open up the package and you can just eat them. So I was right. It was a type of ramen, even though udon isn't a type of ramen. It's a type of Japanese noodle. Technicalities. They're definitely dried. And one of the, they're basically just noodles. I show the camera. And one of the big differences between like the top ramen, like ramen you can get in America, and like this dried udon noodle things are definitely the spices. The spices they use are generally not stuff we use in America because we're two different cultures. So they're actually really good. I can definitely see this as a snack. Right. I'm also interested to see what these are. They're like tiny little cakes, but they seem like candies. Look how small they are. there's a super tiny, like, cute cake figurine right there. It's definitely chocolate. Wow. I was not expecting that. All right. So that like white layer is just like white chocolate. But that whole like pink thing up the top is like a fruity chocolate. And then like the stereotypical brown chocolate is also like the fruity chocolate. That was really good. I wasn't expecting that. There's only two of those in here. Like what the hell? I'm kind of afraid too, cause it's like a little like scrubbing bubbles commercial. Oh my god, my screen shut off. Why? I'm still recording a video. Why are you doing this to me? I'm really interested, and at the same time, I'm kind of afraid of what this might actually be because it's just so ridiculous looking. And apparently they're like tablets or whatever that you put on your tongue. I am concerned for my safety. No, not really, but wow, these are pretty big actually. I thought there was gonna be like a couple in the like that big size of my like the size of my eye. Oh, oh, that's amazing. How are they? I am confused. It's like they put a carbonated drink and Pop Rocks into like a candy, like tablet thing. It's fizzing and it's actually making bubbles in my mouth compared to like Pop Rocks where they actually pop. It's like somebody put soda in like a piece of candy, so that it fizzes when you put it in your mouth and it comes in contact with the saliva in your mouth. This is amazing. Oh my god. These things are awesome. And there's 3 of these in a package. And there's another one. Oh my god. I might just keep some of this stuff for myself. Holy. This is so amazing. Fucking Japan. They do it all. They put soda, they put carbon dioxide in candy. Like you try to press on it with your tongue and it just creates like a layer of bubbles. Still doing its voodoo magic. I have to say that tied the little tiny candy piece that I just had for really, really good. Alright, and then when it gets really, really thin, it just turns into a piece of candy. Bravo. Bravo. Candy maker. Great. Fucking 10 out of 10 wood tour guide again. It's the highest thing I can bestow upon anyone. I'm kind of confused because the blue and green stripe there both have like the same thing written on them. Why does all this stuff smell so fruity? Like, what the hell? They pretty much just look like pieces of chalk. I'm trying to figure out what the hell this is supposed to be. I don't know if it's gum, if I'm supposed to eat one whole stick at a time, or what? Alright, what does the blue one taste like? I'm gonna taste a tiny bit of the blue one now. Still really doesn't taste like anything. It tastes like traditional stick gum compared to the Dragon Ball Z gum, except it's like stick gum that you left in your hot car, so it's kind of already melted. I'm kind of confused by that one, but alright. Moving on. There's such ridiculous faces on these packages. Oh my god. Wait, why did they give me so much gum? What flavor even is this? I'm so confused. Like there's a leaf. There's like some sort of round fruit in the corner here. Like hopefully it's not like that last one where it smelled fruity and it wasn't. Oh, these are gumballs. Oh, these are super fruity. They're like actual gumballs. Oh my god. So, zebra stick gum. If you've ever had it, this is totally what it smells like. I hope I'm not sad when I bite into this or chew on it and it does not taste like zebra stripe gum. Oh god, it's filled with something. Oh god, it was a trap! Oh, Oh god, it's so sour. Oh. Oh my god. No. Oh god. I stopped chewing it so it went away, and then I started chewing it again and it was sour again. I probably should have paid attention to the face on the package where it's like, oh yeah, everything is good, and then what the fuck is happening here on this second one, and then they're like, oh yeah, it's good now. I definitely made many of those faces. Oh my god. The rape train has no brakes. Pretty sure I can't make that comment on the video. I can make jokes about people committing suicide. I don't think the rape train has no brakes thing will fly. The sour train has no brakes on this candy here. It's I shit you not. If it'll focus at the bottom there, it says waffle chocolate. There you go, waffle chocolate. I told you. That's definitely chocolate. Oh my god, it's already melted. I held it for too long. Oh my god, I know what this is. If you've ever had those, they're not shortbread, they're something else. Like those tea biscuits, like the really, like, crunchy ones. That's what this is, but it's a chocolate tea biscuit covered in chocolate. I was not disappointed. Alright, we're moving on to this next item here, which I don't even know how to describe these things. 80 grams of thing down here about refrigerating it with milk in a bowl. I'm not quite sure what that's about since I can't read any of this, but the bag smells really like chocolate, but the individual pieces don't at all. So imagine Rice Krispie treat, like the pre-wrapped ones. Oh, this one's in the shape of a heart. Would you look at that? It's like the blue pre-wrapped ones, but entirely covered in chocolate and not like baked to stick together or anything. That's the best way I can describe these. Freedom Japanese Market, they're pretty great. They had a good mix of zany, awesome stuff, and then you had like some cool, like normal, super sweet, savory stuff in here. Has more like normal paste for us plebs over here in non-Japan land. So thank you for that. Alright, I gotta put this somewhere. That's not gonna like rub against the microphone. So Freedom Japanese Market, link is gonna be in the description. I bought the family one-time pack. It was like $50 plus like tax or whatever. It came up to like $55 or something, but definitely worth it. Apparently it's different every month, just like any subscription box. I ordered mine like 20 days ago and they came, well, yesterday because it's 4 a.m. Apparently these are Morokoshi Wataro. And it's basically just this guy. These look like cheese. Let me just say these things look like cheese buffs. It's basically just the guy holding a pan and then another guy stirring it with a spoon that's obviously way too small for whatever kind of perspective they're going with here. These look like kid snacks because above all the, I don't know if you can see it, but above all like the kanji here, they have the hiragana, and even over here they have the hiragana below the kanji. So this must be like a kid snack, because obviously kids have no clue of what some of the kanji is. Like, they're dancing corn, for God's sakes. Like, but it looks like cheese puffs. So I'm kind of confused as to what this is actually going to be. These things literally, so I guess I understand why now the perspective in this like pan thing is so huge. So I'm gonna pull one out. See how goddamn large they are. Like, compared to my eye. That's like right next to my eye. Like, how big these things are. They're literally like Cheetos. I just touched one and all of a sudden I have Japanese food dust all over my fingers magically, just like Cheetos. Oh god, they're soft. Like a cheese puff. This is literally a cheese puff. but they're definitely cheese puffs. Now I'll explain the instant dust on my fingers. But we're gonna move on to the super cool, expensive looking almond chocolate thing, whatever. I wish I knew what else was in here, but I sadly cannot read Japanese. Can't even speak English half the time, so how the fuck am I gonna read Japanese? It tells me at least how to open the box. I mean, that's nice of them. Start at the front. Oh, you just pull this. Oh my god. Okay, so even in Japan, they can't get the stupid perforated thing right. I hate when, like, oh yeah, there's a perforated thing here, and it doesn't actually work first try, so I have to, like, adjust it. There is text on the back of here that I actually can't read, and it's probably important. What was the next step? To just break that sucker in half? Ha! Yep, break that sucker right in half. They literally look like nothing, I've got to say. It's not just the camera, they literally look like nothing. Here it goes. I'm try to open this without breaking it, because it looks very delicate, because it looks really thin on the sides. This is like chocolate, almond, and caramel in like a brick. So I don't know where they got the almonds. Like, why are there pictures of almonds on here? There aren't actually any like whole pieces of almonds in here. It's like the chocolate, like you saw. That's the chocolate that's like the base here. That's like on the bottom here. And all this stuff that doesn't look like anything, that's like the crunchy like toffee style caramel. But that's all this crunchy stuff on the top here. Caramel holding it together. And there are like really, really, really tiny pieces of almonds, which I'm kind of disappointed by. But holy fuck, was this good. Yeah, so there's just like chocolate base. And then all that little stuff is just like crunchy caramel toffee held together with caramel. They show like whole almond halves on the box. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. And it is, but there are just not any like good amount of almonds in this. Oh, this is so good. That was so good. All right. I guess I'm gonna go heat up some water for these noodles, I guess. I don't really understand. I'm sure I could just eat them like uncooked and that'd be fine. But they definitely drew this caricature of a man holding the package looking like he's eating one or two. I don't know in that first picture, but it definitely shows him pouring hot water into here. So I'm pretty sure that's what you're supposed to do. And I think that's what I'm gonna go do. So in the next video, notoriously crappy make your own candy things. But I'm gonna hit here and eat my Japanese cheese puffs, or cheesy doodles, as the cool kids call them. This has been me using myself at home. If you want to see more types of stuff like this, like I know there's like anime, there are like anime boxes and other Japanese food boxes and like otaku boxes and like stuff like that. You can there's a link in the description. You can help my cause. You can donate some money to me so I can actually buy these things. The link to Freedom Japanese Market is in the description too if you want to buy just this pack. It's the family one-time sample pack. And they cram a ton of shit in here for how small this box is. When you get it, it's probably going to be different because it seems like there's a different thing every month, even though it's just the sample pack. Or maybe the sample pack's always the same. I don't know. But, this has been me using myself at home. Signing out. Peace out, guys. You leave it to the Japanese to reinvent cheese puffs and make them better. fucking geniuses.